Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. This is Living Divinity. I'm going to begin reading some Bible verses. First Corinthians 12. Now about spiritual gifts, brothers, I do not want you to be ignorant. You know that when you were pagans, somehow or other, you were influenced and led astray to mute idols. Therefore I tell you that no one who is speaking by the Spirit of God says, Jesus be cursed, and no one can say, Jesus is Lord except by the Holy Spirit. There are different kinds of gifts, but the same Spirit. There are different kinds of service, but the same Lord. There are different kinds of working, but the same God works all of them in all men. Now, to each one, the manifestation of the Spirit is given for the common good. To one, there is given through the Spirit the message of wisdom. To another, the message of knowledge by means of the same Spirit. To another, faith of the same Spirit. To another, faith by the same Spirit. To another, gifts by healing by that one Spirit. To another, miraculous powers. To another, prophecy. To another, distinguishing between spirits. To another, speaking in different kinds of tongues. And to still another, the interpretation of tongues. All these are the work of one and the same Spirit, and He gives them to each one, just as He determines. So that was 1 Corinthians 12. 12:1 through 12:11. I'm not sure how you interpreted that, but I interpreted that it said something regarding Jesus, but only by the Spirit. They say Jesus is Lord, yet according to what I just read, it made it sound like Jesus is not God. God is God. Jesus is His Son. It doesn't say in those scriptures that Jesus is His Son, but it says Jesus is Lord only by Spirit. Spirit is God. So hopefully you all interpret it that way. And, we're all going to interpret things a little bit different. But basically, that was my belief of that section. Okay, so I think the first thing is that we should ask God that He protects us from the evil seen and unseen. And He should have us recognize those who are against us. And we should pray that God gives us protection. And we should ask that God return to sender, because we don't know who's already been attacking us. And we don't want to hold on to their negativity that put towards us. Okay. And the next card says move as if someone is watching you. Now, I've gotten this card in other readings, but if there's a new viewer, I would just like to say, you know, my grandmother was very spiritual, and she told me that as a little child, maybe, I don't know, no older than 11. So I would definitely say it's 1-digit age. So from 7 to 9, she told me, you do things as if someone's watching you, because God sees everything. So if you're out in the world and you're doing things, and you don't really recognize that God is watching you, if you just pretend like someone's watching you, it'll make you make better decisions. It'll make you act right. It'll make you not do the bad that, you know, might cross your mind. As a child of God, He is our creator. We should tap into our own creativity. And I think that's very pleasing to God. I think it's very pleasing that God wants to see us create, even if it's just a portrait, even if it's just a drawing, a painting, creating jewelry, creating clothes, whatever you can create is it comes from who you really are, your creativity. And I think it's pleasing to God that you take the time to create. Create a home that's comfortable, to create a life that is prosperous, to create a family, a loving family, to create time to spend with each other, to make memories. Okay, the next card says plant seeds of hope, faith and love. Water it, nurture it. Good stuff will grow. And the last card. Cheerlead others to reach their potential and beyond. You know, you can be someone's mentor. You can be there for people to, you know, kind of give them applause for their good doings in their life, good happenings. There's no reason why you need to be jealous or insecure about those kind of things. It's like that person's labor of love, right? It's like that's what they really like doing, and they've accomplished different things in it, and then you just appreciate their hard work, their dedication to what they do, and you know, the finished product is always a nice, you know, nice little kicker, right? My favorite is doing tile work. It's hard work, but wow, it's really rewarding, especially when everything turns out just the way it's supposed to. And that's really my forte when I was doing like the physical work. And that's kind of me in every job that I ever did. I wanted to know everything about each job that I ever did. And it wasn't that I got to know everything about each job. It was the like the excitement or the thrill in me to gain knowledge in each little section of different works that I did. So it's always good to look forward to things like that, learning and experiencing. Okay, so now we're going to get to the tarot cards. The Akashic Tarot, and we pulled the Queen of Roses. Let's see. The Queen of Roses. Usually have it right on the page already. This card shows a beautiful woman with roses in her hair and all around her. A beautiful scene expands outside, but she is peacefully focusing on the flower in her hand. The Queen of Roses signifies a woman who is loving and supportive, but with a passionate side as well. This is a card of a loving connection. A relationship with someone you know may deepen and become more meaningful, or someone new may appear. Be open to the connection. It may be a romantic one, or it might be that a friend, family member, or co-worker is going to be helpful and valuable to you in some way. The Queen of Roses can represent you or a woman in your life stepping into the role of wife or mother at this time. It's time for a loving energy to be voiced. This card upright sometimes shows a happy resolution to a difficulty with family, a friend, or a love relationship. The time for peaceful, loving connection is at your hand, so open your heart to the expression of caring within and around you. Finally, this card could indicate a deep gash in your own self-love, a history of not caring for yourself. An attitude of extreme self-care is required here. Make your own self-love a genuine priority, and the universe will respond with far greater love in your life. Close your eyes and step into the energy of the Queen of Roses. Get to know that caring power and gentle temperament. Feel compassion fill you, and notice your desire to bring a loving embrace to yourself and to the world. I've got to take a sip. Okay. Next, your soul purpose. And we receive the Lawyer, and the stone is Hidden Night. The affirmation: I am calm. I am diplomatic in both personal and business pursuits. Success is mine. Let's see. Do you have a tendency to want to offer advice or act on another's behalf? A lawyer or attorney is a mediator and is qualified to represent someone in legal matters. They practice state and federal law and assist in negotiating a resolution as an impartial party in a legal situation. When you draw the Lawyer and Hidden Night card, it is a reminder that trained professionals are important in the fair outcome of legal matters. If this is not your life path, this card suggests that it may be in your best interest to have a trained advocate represent you or provide you with advice to make an informed decision. Hidden Night, the vibrational matching gem for this life path, enhances balance between your mind and your emotions. It helps you release strongly charged feelings. Use the combination of this life path and its gem to reduce a tendency to overreact. Pulling this card signals a time when diplomacy and emotional control are the utmost importance, regardless of the area of life. Shift your attention to what is truly important and use this energy to focus on your goals and dreams. From another angle, this card is asking you to take a look at how often you give unsolicited advice to others. Consider giving advice only if you are asked. This card may also indicate that it is time to keep your own counsel first and foremost. Be aware and keep your business dealings private and confidential. Respect the decisions and privacy of others. Keep the lens through which you look at life as clear as possible. Don't let others taint your vision of the facts. Maintain an even keel in your demeanor. It is extremely important at this time to be calm, composed, and even-tempered. Okay. Psychic Tarot. And we received the Balance card, number 11. This card represents the need for balance and harmony with your inner life as well as with what's surrounding you in the physical world. This denotes that some lifestyle adjustments are required at this time. It could be associated with love, relationships, business, or even your career. The Balance card is also being shown to you to make you realize that what you perceive to be happening around you is really an externalization of an inner process or conflict that you may be currently experiencing. This card will often appear if you work in the legal field or when you're involved in law-related matters. Have faith that justice will triumph, as justice and karma go hand in hand. Take what you've earned, treat people fairly, and don't take advantage of anyone. This is all part of living a balanced karmic life. When determining something, there must be a state of balance, emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually, so that you can make rational decisions and logical judgments. This is a time to be honest and caring and responsible for the choices that you've made as well as the ones that will be made in the future. The traditional tarot archetype is justice. So we got the sole purpose lawyer, which has to do with pretty much the same as this card. Okay, so next we have the messages from the mermaids. And here we receive free spirit. That's me. Maybe it's for you. Express yourself and allow your spirit to feel free. Be aware of the confines and restrictions placed upon you by yourself and others. This mermaid says it's fun to feel free. This doesn't mean shirking your responsibilities, though. It's important and possible to find a balance between fulfilling your wild and free spirit while honoring your responsibilities, especially when others are involved or relying on you. Being a free spirit might kindle romantic thoughts of a nomadic lifestyle. Although this might not be practical for you, it's still worth considering ways you can express this desire, for example, by taking a backpacking holiday or similar. Do you feel free? Your work or home life might bring feelings of restriction. If this is true, take a look at how you can change things. Talking with your loved ones about how you're feeling can be helpful. You could find they offer to help with the chores and your domestic responsibilities, freeing up some time for you to do the things that make your heart and soul sing. Honor your free spirit, for this is who you really are. The material confines of modern society can make our spirit feel stifled. We're pushed through the education system from a young age, then we're expected to choose a career path and work a 9-to-5 job. But there's no one-size-fits-all path. Often we We're not encouraged to express our artistic side, which can make us feel even more trapped by the confines of society. Now is the time to allow your spirit the freedom it needs. When you're in a harmonious relationship with your inner spiritual needs, everything will naturally fall into place in a harmonious way for the highest good of all. Okay, next is the nature spirit, and we pulled the spirit of water. Trust your intuition. Know that you're on the right path. Take time to nurture yourself. Allow your inner child free rein. Believe in your dreams. Don't stifle your emotions. Trust the messages they're giving you. Purify and cleanse yourself and your home. Healing is on its way. Emotional healing energy is expanding within you. Your native spirit wants you to know the spirit of water invites an emotional richness into your life. Communicate from your heart. Embrace your childlike wonder. This card also represents purification, cleansing, and healing. It reminds you to clean your personal space and your body. It also urges you to accept and embrace your emotions, all of them, even the ones that you don't usually like. Additionally, trust your hunches. Push off from the shore of safety and enter the flow of life. All is well. The journey. Be aware of the water in your life. Humidity, mist, clouds, rain, water, and food, fruits, vegetables, and so forth. The ocean, the rivers, the bath, and the shower. Drink extra water. Energize it by placing your hand over each glass and sending love into the water. Evaluate relationships. Notice how each encounter affects your subtle emotions. Take some daily time to relax, especially near or in water. Cleanse and purify yourself and your living space using water. Imagine how it would feel to be a still pool, a mountain stream, a mist, the great sea, or a summer shower. Notice any emotions or feelings that emerge as you do this. Watch your dreams. Okay. Now we have the Archangel Power Tarot. And let's see, pulled 10 of Michael. So we pulled a 10 and an 11 so far. It's finally over. A situation has ended and you are finally free. You probably saw this time coming and have been welcoming it. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. It's possible that you'll have a sense of sadness, but this card more often brings with it a great sense of relief. If you've been struggling, the worst is over now. Let go of what you've been holding on to. Have faith that your angels will walk with you into the beauty of a brand new dawn. Additional meanings of this card: pushing too hard, putting the past behind you, freeing oneself of a dependency. So two cards came out on this book. So this is the other card, which is a 13 piece. So we have 10, 11, and 13. This peace card heralds a time of great transformation for you. It is a period of leaving behind the situations or experiences that no longer serve you. You've outgrown this phase of your life and you are ready to move forward. The time has come for new adventures that will enrich your purpose and allow you to evolve like a caterpillar, transforming into a butterfly. Often, when this card is drawn, the time of change was expected. It may come with a sense of great relief or perhaps feelings of sadness. Archangel Azrael opens his arms to you with love and compassion and will help you during this period of transition. Take time to experience any emotions you have with grace and self-love. Additional meanings: embrace the new dawn, release the past, let go and let God. Archangel Azrael is a wonderful and extremely elegant angel who helps those who are experiencing a loss. When you call upon Azrael, it is as though two big loving arms from heaven have wrapped around you, providing comfort and support. Solicit Archangel Azrael's aid when you need to let go of a situation or a part of life that no longer serves you. Really is a pretty card, huh? Okay, now we're at the Tattoo Tarot. I didn't pull from all the books this time. We have the Seven of Coins. We have the Devil. We have the Seven of Cups. We have the World. We have the Ace of Wands. We have the Six of Wands. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the King of Coins. We have the Empress. And we have the Sun. Okay, let me see what was at the bottom of the stack. The bottom of the stack is the King of Wands, just for your reference. The Six of Swords is moving away. The Three of Coins is, I think I have to look it up. After the Three of Coins is the Ten of Cups. So, Three of Coins. Oh, that's a mastery, expertise. All right, so the Seven of Coins, profit, growth, and progress. The Devil, mystery, magic, astral plane experiences, strange occurrences, prophecy, fate. Could be catastrophe, downfall, negative attitude, temptations, deadly sins, obsessions. Okay, the Seven of Cups. Nothing is as it appears, fantasy, pipe dreams, unrealistic expectations. The World, long journey, perfection, completion. Six of Wands. Good news, well-earned victory, hopes and expectations fulfilled, public honors. The Knight of Cups. Advancing, arriving, coming on board, reception, reconciliation, proposition, invitation, financial opportunity or windfall, often through a visitor. Three of Cups, happy gathering, social activity. The Queen of Cups, blonde or fair woman, mature, honest, devoted, faithful wife, good mother and friend. The King of Coins, dark man, characterful person, master, successful, valor, victor, bravery, experience, intelligence. Oh, okay, then the Empress, the Queen, feminine power, matriarch, mother, fertility, pleasure, luxury, beauty, and then the Sun. Daylight, peace, contentment, devotion, works, reward, accomplishment, joy, pleasure, love, achievement, success, engagement. So, this one says mastery. This could be some sort of attachment. These have to do with fantasies. The World. Is a completion. So someone was tied up. They mastered their skill on some sort of attachment that kept them busy. So someone could have had like a sex addiction, or they could just be one of those players, someone having fantasies about many different partners, or they could actually be having that many partners, like all lined up. And this is the world. It's completing of what was, which is all of these. It's a completion. Six of Wands is a victory of moving forward, of realizing that what was going on was could be all these different attachments and being free of it. The Knight of Cups. A celebration. They're in the same suit, but the Knight is a little bit younger than the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups could have had two choices. Okay. And when you look at these three together, and she's looking at the King of Coins. So there's the passion. And the ending two cards is the Empress and the Sun. Now the Empress is the highest, the most well-versed female. The Sun, if this person is the Empress and the Sun, then she's like pretty amazing. But I want to kind of feel like she's choosing. And she's looking this way. So I think she's choosing him, because although they're not the same suit, they're king and queen. And this one, I think, is being left behind. And together together, he sees her as his empress, one that he's never going to deny, one he's always going to be there for her. And that's his sunshine. And although she's looking away, she could see him as her sunshine. And there's a lot of passion there. So it's going to resonate a little bit different for everybody. I hope that was a good reading for you. We had some good cards coming out. Let's go over. We have the Ace of Wands, that's a new beginning. We have the Empress. The Three of Cups is celebration. The Six of Wands is celebration. We have the Sun. And then we have the Devil, and we have the World. So overall, I think it was a good reading. I hope it resonated for you. If not, there's other videos that you can go on here on Living Divinity. And thank you for joining me. I'm going to do another reading later, and hopefully I'll incorporate the other cards. Kind of seems less full, and I'm at 36 minutes, so let me know if you enjoy the shorter ones or the longer ones. I kind of like the longer ones. They give a big variety, and a lot of them match up, you know, as these ones did match up. Anyways, thank you. God bless. Have a beautiful day. Sending you love, light, healing, peace, and harmony. We'll see you the next time. Aloha.